Ever trusted the wrong person simply because they sounded wise? Have you ever seen how a clever lie can destroy even the smartest of friends? Today's tale, The Hare and the Partridge from the ancient Panchatantra, shows us why choosing the wrong advisor can ruin everything, why wisdom isn't in big words but in good judgment, and how a single wrong decision can start a lifelong enmity. If you want to become sharper, wiser, and better at judging people, this story is for you. Stay till the end because this lesson here is powerful. A long time ago, I lived high up in a tree, and right below me, in a little hole near the roots, lived my friend, the partridge, Kapinjala. Every day at sunset, we would return home and tell each other stories about rishis and such things. This way, we passed our time very contentedly. But one day, Kapinjala went away with our other partridges to a land full of ripe rice, and he didn't return at nightfall. I worried. Oh dear, why hasn't Kapinjala returned? Has he been caught? Has someone killed him? Days passed with no sign of him. One evening, a hare named Shrigaga came and settled inside the hollow, believing Kapinjala was lost forever. The crow did not object. But Kapinjala did return, plump and heavy and happy after feasting on rice. Seeing a stranger in his home, he shouted, "Hare, you've taken my home! That's unfair, leave immediately!" But the hare replied, "Oh, this place is mine now, for they say, well, ponds, and a temple and a tree, once given up by their owners, cannot be reclaimed. This applies to birds and animals too. So this place is mine and not yours." Kapinjala insisted on justice. "Then let us approach someone well versed in Shastras." Both agreed. The curious crow overheard them and followed. A cunning tomcat named Tikshna Chadonstra learned about the dispute. He staged a performance, standing on his hind legs, holding kusha grass, eyes closed, pretending to be holy. He began preaching, "Life is transitory. Loved ones are like dreams. To do good to others is virtue. Harming others is sin." Hearing this, the hare whispered to Kapinjala, "This fellow is a tapasvi. Let's ask his opinion." Kapinjala, cautious, said, "Okay, but he's our natural enemy. We should stay far away." So from a distance they called, "Tapasvi, there is a dispute between us. Decide who is right. Whichever of us is wrong, you can eat." The cat pretended to be horrified. "My friends, do not talk like that. I have given up violence. I shall certainly not kill you. But I'm old, cannot hear very far. Come near and speak clearly, for he who arbitrates unjustly shall surely go to hell. Speak confidently in my ears." And with those sweet lies, the partridge and the hare moved closer. Immediately he grabbed one in his teeth and one in his claws. He killed and ate both. The crow's warning. The crow concluded, "The hare and the partridge were destroyed because they chose a sly and vicious arbitrator. If you choose this bind-by-day owl as king, you're following their path." All the birds flew away except the crow, the owl, and the owl's wife, Krikalika. The owl asked, "Why hasn't the ceremony begun yet?" His wife replied, "The crow has blocked your coronation." All birds fled. The owl turned to the crow angrily. "Wicked crow! From now on there shall be enmity between your kind and mine. For the wound caused by an arrow may heal, but not the wound caused by sharp words." He left with his wife. The crow regretted his sharp words. A wise man never makes enemies. No wise man should speak ill of others in an assembly. He too flew home. Stitirajivi, the minister of Crow King Meghavarna, ended the tale. This is why there has been enmity between crows and owls. Meghavarna asked, "What should we do?" Stirajivi replied, "Your Majesty, intrigue is the only thing that will work," and he narrated another story.
From this ancient tale, we learn words have power. Harsh or careless speech can turn against us. Just like poison when spoken, harmful words cannot be taken back. Think of it this way. When we speak without thinking, we aren't hurting others first, we're hurting ourselves. Next, the story warns us to not make unnecessary enemies. Even if you're smart or strong, there's no benefit in creating conflict if you just don't need. You wouldn't drink poison just because there's a doctor nearby, so why invite trouble just because you think you can handle it? Another lesson says truth must be spoken with wisdom. Sometimes harsh truths can do more harm than good. Even if we are right, timing and sensitivity matters. Truth is powerful, but without empathy, it becomes a weapon. Finally, the crow's wisdom concludes with think before you act, talk to trusted friends, reflect quietly on your own, and only then make your move. Because real intelligence is not just knowing, but acting at the right moment. If this story made you wiser today, then like this video, comment below what you learned from this story, subscribe to Tales of Wisdom for more Panchatantra stories simplified for modern life, share this with someone who trusts too easily. Your support helps us bring more ancient wisdom to modern minds.